Alright, I swear to you, this is probably the 4th time I've tried to record this, and it's a night later after the previous 3 attempts, so this is the 4th time going at it. The PS3 just randomly shut off, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm super tired too, and so I kid you not, this is like the 4th time I have tried to record this. Oh god. And for multiple reasons. The PS3 is shut off. The previous 3 nights I've attempted to record this particular game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. They make an appearance in our building. And my PS3 has just been a nightmare to deal with lately. Good little one-timer there from Dmitry Orlov. I'm playing this with the cheap Chinese knockoff PS3 controller that I bought back in the summer. There's like a million things for me to go over right now, and I'm super tired recording this. I legit could just go lay in the bed and go to sleep right now, but I'm gonna record this episode. I'm hell-bent on getting this episode done. But we have no Alex Ovechkin. That is the first talking point. No Ovechkin done until after the new year. And in the game world, it's like November the 21st or something like that in the game world. So it's just before Thanksgiving. And we will be Ovi-less for 6 weeks, something like that. It's probably close to 15 games. So that is the first problem that we have to deal with, is no Alex Ovechkin. But we've got Tom Pody. Screw Ovechkin. We got a Tom Pody, who I continuously chirp about how bad he is, but he's not too bad right now. He has a goal and a slap shot into the back of the net past Sergei Bobrovsky. Man, the goaltending matchups in this series, they just continue to they don't get any easier, basically. They continue to get more and more difficult playing elite-level goaltenders, although not so elite on the glove hand side. The problem with this controller is face-offs are awkward, but I'll get more to the controller in a second. Playing on the first line is Perreault. I think it's Perreault on the first line. We're going to try him out. So the Ovi injury is going to force our hand a little bit to try different players on the first line. We can certainly try Perreault on the first line. See how easy it is for me to pull off a windmill move into a goal to Eric Fair. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what's going on. We just windmill deked into a pass for a goal to Eric Fair. PS3 controller might be elite. It's a Chinese knockoff plastic controller. It's sure, it has all the circuit board components that you need to be able to operate the controller with a PS3, but it is flimsy as hell. Plastic, cheap Chinese knockoff PS3 controller, but it might be pretty goated. Face-offs are awkward with this controller. I will say that. So I guess I'll just go ahead and explain the controller thing just to get it out of the way. So I bought this controller back in the summer. I've already explained this in a recording session that we did last night. But the PS3 decided to shut down on me. So back this summer, the story goes like that I bought this controller because my PS3 was acting up this summer, and I was playing with a PS4 controller wired into the PS3, so using a wired connection. What's going on? Bobrovsky just supercharged the bench where I had the puck, but apparently we've got a delay of game, or the delay of game. We've got a penalty. It's not delay of game. It looks like it's going to be interference or something to that nature, roughing interference to Jack Hillen. I'm so tired trying to do this, and I have a million things to talk about. But going back to my story, because I'm going to get sidetracked trying to tell the story, aren't I? Trying to commentate gameplay and all that stuff. But I was playing, and typically have played this series on the PS3 with a PS4 controller with a wired connection, a cable, plugged into the PS3, into the controller. And the cable acted up on the PS that was connected to the PS4 controller, and the PS3 itself acted up, and the system, like, it wouldn't turn on. The PS3 would not turn on. And it was telling me that I needed to get like basically I needed an actual like PS3 controller to turn the PS3 system on, so it could do a system like reboot or something. It had to reboot the system or do something, whatever the hell it had to do. Something was messed up with the system. Anyway, I bought this controller, plugged it into the PS3, turned it on, and got everything sorted out. And I tried to play a game with this controller. It was the Toronto episode of the Nashville series, so we only played Toronto one time, I think, in the Nashville series that's uploaded here on YouTube. So you can easily find that game. Just find the game where we played in Toronto. And I tried to play the beginning of that game with the PS3 controller because I thought, well, why the hell not? And I had a very difficult time at it. And I think, in fact, when I switched to the PS4 controller, I scored a goal right after switching back to the PS4 controller. And yeah, basically, the gist of it is, I'm not a big fan of this controller because it's just different and it's awkward, but holy crap, windmill deeks are awesome with this controller. It's so easy to do windmills. Like, have you seen the windmills that I've done tonight? I'm elite. I've got an assist off of a windmill. Stay up high in the zone. Jack Hillen, goated. Goated. Chimera. Oh, fed through the crease. This is pretty freaking fun right now. That's going to be blocked down. Backstrom protects the puck. It's going to swing back. And we got to recover on D with Erskine. And it's a good thing that last night's recording session attempt is not saved, or the PS3 shut down, because Erskine got injured in one of the attempts at playing this game last night. But that doesn't matter because it didn't even happen as far as I'm concerned. But he got injured and he hobbled off down the tunnel. And we can't afford any more injuries just at all, especially on the back end. We're missing Carl Alsner. We're missing, God knows, Jeff Schultz or something like that. We're missing Jeff Schultz. And there's another player that his name escapes me, but we're missing like 3 defensemen, and they're all top or middle pairing defensemen. So we can't lose another defenseman, especially you, John Carlson. I swear, if you get injured, John Carlson, I'm gonna lose my mind. And there's Wolski, who I'm controlling. Oh, who makes a good play in the neutral zone. I'm thinking if we don't like Perot or whoever's playing first line minutes where Ovechkin is supposed to be, we can put Wolski up there. And here's my reasoning for that. Did we hear Vertigo for the second time in this game already? DJ, get some new tunes. I like this song, but get some new tunes. I mean, I got a whole library of custom music specifically for this game. You can use it anytime you want to, game. But what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I've lost my train of thought already. Oh my god. We can try Wolski on the first line, and here's my reasoning for Wolski specifically. He is 80 overall, and his role is technically he's a sniper. And he's actually been pretty good this season for us. He's been pretty consistent. That's Ribeiro's chance, but it's been blocked. And is there any more talking points? Holtby's been pretty good for us this season. That's a penalty. That is my fault. That's going to be Marcus Johansson going to the box. And goodness gracious, they just missed it on the stick side of Holtby. But it is tripping. Textbook tripping penalty. Can I catch my voice for a second? I definitely got skates. Did you see Fedor Tootin? I think that was his first name, Fedor Tootin. This song is too quiet for what it is. It's Rammstein. Ich will. I think Ich will, correct pronunciation, right? Is my German right? And as of the recording date of this particular episode, the World Juniors is happening in the real world, and the World Juniors is just so much fun to watch. Sucks, though, that it's in Sweden, and I say it sucks that it's in Sweden because of the time difference. Being in the U.S., most of the early part of the games in the tournament start at like 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock or something like that. And with me being on holiday break, I'm not getting up that early. Sorry, I'm not getting up that early to watch a World Junior game. But I have watched the games that are on later in the morning at 11, at least that start at 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, and that start at 1:30. Those games are easy to catch. That's not a goal. We have not been exactly very good with the puck killing penalties. See, look at how easy the windmill is. You know how I was struggling with the windmill? I found the solution. The trade-off is face-offs are very awkward with this controller. So, do you want to do deeks or do you want to win face-offs? Pick your poison, I guess. Erskine, your poison needs to be that beautiful stick checking ability. You need to make clean poke check. He does. He picked his poison wisely. Now, We're going to pull up, go, drive the net. Oh, Perot, I tried to force it to him. And as long as we got D back and we can recover off of a bad turnover like that. Oh, no. Oh, he didn't. He picked his poison poorly this time. He trips up. I'm not even sure who that is. Who did he trip up? Anisimov? I think it's Anisimov. All these old Jackets names I got to get used to, and they miss the net again. This time we can't touch the puck, and they go offside. And I think this is the third time in the period that we're going to put the Jackets in the power play. So just not been very responsible with our sticks. And I've been responsible, hacking and whacking away at it. It's very awkward, I will say this. It's an adjustment with this controller. It is an adjustment for me right now. I think that has been very obvious with the 2 tripping penalties that I've taken. The one interference penalty, that was Jack Hillen. That was an AI player, so I didn't have anything to do with that penalty. But yeah, we need to be much more responsible with our sticks. Tom Poti, who has a goal tonight and has a clear, and playing much better than he usually does. I can't rip on him tonight. Oh, Johansson, I have to rip on you for that. That was a clear-cut turnover you should have had. And he missed the check coming back. Poti with a good, clean stick check, but turned it over back to Vinny Prospal. And it's deflected off of Orlov, but it's not out of the zone yet. Stay in your passive box. Get in the lane. Get in the lane. Win battles in front of the net. Who's taking who? We're going to let him pass it between the point and the corner. That's fine with me. Shot had to eventually be taken by the Jackets. We had possession with Poti, but we couldn't get it out. And that's blocked as well in front by a Jackets player in front. Get in the shot lane, and Dominic Moore does. Poti out, down the ice. Make the safe play, take the safe route, and just get it down the ice with the last 12 seconds expiring of the Jackets' third power play of the period. A bit ridiculous to me. And a big save by Holtby, and we've killed it off. We just cannot keep taking penalties. Got to stay out of the box now. Erskine, I'm just going to pull up, and then someone want to go down low and try and support that play. Chimera has the right idea. In front, Moore taking forever to shoot. He finally does get one away. He's going to throw it in front. Chimera bounces off of somebody, and it's hard to believe there was not a penalty taken by the Jackets. Did that end in the net? That ended up in the net, but it's not going to count because the horn sounded. But the puck is in the net. Well, I got to give it up to Braden Holtby at the end of that period, because he is the reason that this is still a 2-0 game in favor of the Capitals. I got to give it up to the PS3. It's still running at this point, at this stage in the game. It's still running just like a champ. So good job, buddy. Way to go. I'm really proud of you. Now, can you make it 3 periods? 3 whole periods of play without shutting down? It's an old system, dude. I've had it for a long time. I think other people have had PS3s that they've had for longer than mine. Mine's not that old, but I've gamed so many hours of NHL 13 on this PS3 that I'm kind of surprised it is still running. And those hours continue ticking on here in the year 2023, soon to be 2024, as of the recording date, at least, of this particular episode. And so what is that? Almost 13. I think I've been going on about 13 years with this system, and gotten a lot of life out of it. Let's try it up and over. Oh my God, Backstrom, you would have been amazing if you pulled that off. I have rarely tried that so far with the Capitals. Hillen, we're making it an awkward angle shot. Having a tough time defending off the rush right now. I really am. I'm scared to poke check too, because we're taking 2 penalties with the poke checking button. Just straight up missing poke checks tonight. I missed a couple of them. And we won that. It was a very awkward face-off win. I'm going to dump it in. I want to see if our dump and chase and retrieval game is really good. Fair in. Hillen moves it down low. Ribeiro skating into the net. Not exactly very helpful for retrieving possession of the puck. Ribeiro with Fair. Back to the point. Poti. Back down low to Fair. Working. Ribeiro and he's going to throw it on. Eriksson gets it out. Who was that down low with Ribeiro? Was it Johansson? Or I don't know who. Or was it I don't know. It's Fair working with Ribeiro, and Poti was up there. And now it's Marty Erat who's got the pass. Got the dangle. Oh my God! That was a sweet move by Marty Erat with a goal as well. Put on a highlight reel. Oh my. Smoked him. Left him in the dust. Had no idea. He's got nothing for you, Marty Erat. What a goal. Are the Washington Capitals finally finding their game? Are we turning into little miniature danglers out here? I didn't expect that to work. The first time I've actually scored a sick goal off of an actual sweet deke in a long time. I did it a couple of times in the Nashville series, but it was very seldom that I would actually pull off a deke and score a sick goal. But, you know, I had a chance to go one-on-one. Marty Erat one-on-one again. Nice spin move. Oh, my God. Do you think Marty Erat, this guy is going to be the first line left wing. Looks like off the post and in. Oh, my God. Washington. What have we found? We've struck gold. Goated PS3 controller. Most based controller of all time. It is leading the way to a 4-0 lead. I'm never going to play with another controller again. It's also blue. Might I mention, it's a navy blue controller in the colors of the Washington Capitals. Maybe that's what the secret is. Maybe we should get some red, stickers that are red and put some red stickers on there just to add to the flavor, the Washington Capitals flavor on this controller. Technically, that would also be Columbus Blue Jackets colors too, but nobody has to know that. Backstrom steps away, stick lifts, ooh, and he throws it out to center, and it gets to Chimera. I can't do any wrong right now. The only thing that's going wrong for me is I haven't gotten a power play, and that's another problem for this team that we'll have to approach when the time comes, is we don't have Ovechkin on the power play. So we'll have to figure that out as we go to future power plays, and as this season without Ovechkin wears on, another one-timer is available in the slot. I'm not gonna pass that up. I'm gonna take that every time. Orlov is beaten as he comes off on the line change, and he's beaten on D even beyond the line change. He could have got back on time to make a play. Wolski lets it get through. Prospel off the post behind Opie. Orlov just decides to have a whack at it and get it out to center, where Wolski benches his man. He puts him down on his tuchus. And there's an it would be Wolski. Got body checked into Bobrovsky. And it would be Wojtek Wolski. Injury-riddled team right now. So forget about Wolski on the first line. That's not even an option now. Good job. Way to go. Somebody just had to go out there and get injured. It's sucked all the juice out of this game. It really has. The injury to Wolski has sucked a lot of the life out of this game. 4-0 lead, and it's just, even that's not good enough right now. We got an injury that we got to deal with. But we need players to step up. This is Marty Erat's time. With that deke, he's grabbed my attention. Someone want to go down low and help cycle the puck across, boom, the Hillen bomb, which was a terrible bomb. It would have done absolutely no destruction. It missed the net entirely. You can't do any destruction when it misses the net. I'm trying to sauce this thing up to fair. I see Brouwer, but again, we're up 4-0. Just dump the puck in and then do whatever Troy Brouwer just did. Right there, Ribeiro off the pad of Leighton. Leighton's in the net. I didn't even realize Bobrovsky had been tugged from the net, but that's fine. Kind of an expectation in this game. You're trying to wake your team up. They're playing this poorly. You've got to do whatever you have to do to wake them up, and if it means pulling the goaltender, big block by Fair. Don't be injured on that. I know the hockey pucks hurt. Solid discs of vulcanized rubber are not exactly the most friendly thing to have shot into you. I would know. I've had it happen to me myself. And so have a lot of other people. It's not a very fun feeling when you block a shot, but at this level, it has to be done. It's not just something that you prefer to see your players do, it's a necessity. And no, I'm not John Tortorella, but I do require my players to block shots. That was a nice hit. We've separated the pane of glass from the boards with that hit on Dubinsky. Kyle Kumiski, that's a very unexpected player to break the glass on a body check, but I'll take it. No. I heard that. She's got the look. Well, you know who else has the look? About 4 other players for the Washington Capitals tonight, because they've all had a helping hand in scoring goals. Do you want to have the look, Dmitry Orlov? Get your first of the season? He tried, and Leighton has to save at the top of the crease. We are just throwing pucks on from wherever we feel like it. If we feel like shooting it, we are going to shoot it. Primarily, we would prefer to get the puck in the slot. That's the best chance to score. But, I'll take it from anywhere. Pucks are going in tonight. I'll dangle your defenseman to do it. I've already done it once. Technically, I've already done it twice. We've had 2 dangle goals, basically. We had an assist that was created off of a sweet dangle earlier in the game, and we got a power play. All right, so now is a time to just kind of free-for-all it. Oh, my God, Backstrom. That windmill right now is elite. I can pull it off with really good players, too. Like, Backstrom's a player that I don't know what his hands are, but his deking ability makes it almost 100%. He's going to pull that deke off. And that'll be Marion Gabbert, tinted visor and all, sitting in the box. And the 4th best power play in the league goes to work. Unfortunately, it has sunk a little bit to 4th, but... And it may continue. Oh, my goodness. A clapper off the cheeks for Chimera. That was not fun. We passed it backwards for some reason. Yep, the power play may sink even further without Ovechkin out here. Now, the best goal... No, we just don't have the best goal scorer in the NHL. That's all. We're one of the best goal scorers of all time. Back to Orlov. Now, without Ovechkin, let's just take our sweet time with this. Ribeiro, that was nice. Down low. Boom. Oh, that was supposed to go in, and we got sent to our cheeks. Chimera with a tough shift for the cheeks on that one. He got sent down. Is this a replay of the hit? He should have just he did shovel it on net. Okay, so he did get a shovel chance on net. It was just covered by Leighton in the goal crease. Take your time with it if you're the power play. You don't have to rush anything. Now, you do have to kind of rush that because they're putting pressure on at the point. Erat from the corner. Just find an option and make the pass there. Boom. Blocked? Yes. Or, poke free. A coin? All right. Carlson's right there. He's practically beside you, and you missed the pass. I don't understand how you missed that pass, but whatever. Just regroup and reset. Get back on the offensive side of the puck. Orlov skating to the middle to Perreault. Backstrom. Erat does a 360 for some reason. Now, kept in, but this is the end of the power play. Backstrom keeps it in. Boom, turnaround shot. Carlson flung it on Leighton, and that'll be it. So the power play, of course, is well over by this point. Are those orange pads? I guess Leighton was in Philly before this, was he not? I don't know. But those pads clearly do not match the jersey that he's wearing. So despite the weird face-offs with the controller, I've actually been better than 50% on the draw. So we are winning face-offs. Back check, Ribeiro. Yeah, Hillen back out. And it's going to just miss fair, but fair. Oh, my God. I will dangle you to the world's end. And fair, you better get back up, my friend. I'm telling you, if you don't get back up from that body check. Oh! What was the reaction to that hit? He reacted like he got shot by a shotgun. Big save by Holtby. And if you don't make that save, I'll have to take you out back and shoot you with a shotgun for real. I'm just kidding. What is... Oh, this is Bull. I was hoping we'd see... Who's wearing 14? I think it's Blake Como. He reacted so spastically after getting hit on that zone entry. Block it, and Backstrom does. And that'll end the period. Selling out like a true leader, earning that A on the jersey. This has been a really good affair, honestly. There's been plenty of chances for both teams, honestly. But we've dominated 4-0. We've done exactly what we were supposed to do coming into this game. And we just got to finish out the third period. The main concern is finish out this game injury-free. We have not been able to have a full 60 minutes. That is injury-free because we've already lost Wojtek Wolski to some sort of injury of some kind. Excuse me while I burp for a moment. And I don't know how bad it's going to be until we get back to the main menu. But he was a potential replacement on the first line for Ovechkin while Ovechkin deals with his MCL sprain. Nice play. Carlson... Get up, Carlson. I swear, if I see a defenseman go down and get injured, I'm going to lose my mind. Where was Perreault going? I'm telling you, our D-zone coverage is terrible right now. We can't get out of the zone. And it's flung back on another save. We are not getting a favorable rebound or a favorable bounce at all. Good play, Chimera. Good pressure, at least. And what the heck? Please tell me. Oh, the windmill is so good with this controller. It's the best deke in the game. Oh, what? The reverse body check. Are you kidding me? That was amazing by Like as well to escape. I escaped that pressure with a deke, and we just can't get the puck into the attacking zone right now. The Jackets have adapted very well. And we're also out here getting reverse body checked. Kept in? Yes, kept in. And I think on net, but Fair floats it, and it's... Goodness gracious. Get the puck. Okay. Oh my god, Pody. I was going to go behind the net to settle down to get a controlled breakout. We just could not do that. Fair. Looks like you want to join this play offensively? That's fine. Nothing wrong with that because we haven't had a shot yet this period. We finally take one. He was standing at the blue line. I don't know what took him so long to activate, but it was wide open at the blue line, and then he skated in and got that chance out of it. I was going to try to get him set up for a one-timer, but he just didn't want to skate for some reason. I don't know. The AIs are all over the place at times. Erskine, you got all the time in the world to just load this one into the back of the net off of Dominic Moore. It's just a favorable deflection. We are getting every bounce in this game as far as offense goes. We've had so many pucks just go into the net tonight. And I don't even know where this hits Moore, but it's Moore's goal. It's right through the 5-hole of Layton. And is that the first goal that Layton has given up in this game? I'm not sure. But we got a 5-0 lead, so we're en route to victory. That's almost a guarantee at this point, unless Holtby just has the meltdown of all meltdowns, an even worse meltdown than Chernobyl. Don't do that, please. We know what happened after Chernobyl as well, and it will happen in Washington. There will be riots in the streets that will make Chernobyl look like I don't know. It'll look like a beauty pageant. I don't know. Erskine, no, get up, buddy. You can't be receiving body checks like that. I lost track of the puck. I didn't even know it was at the point. I don't need to be playing this game right now. I'm half awake. Maybe I do. Maybe I should just play half awake all the time. I have freaking 5 goals, and I almost banked one in off of Layton at an odd angle. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Don't question a thing. I know what I'm doing. Play half awake all the time. Down low. Now, since we've got such control of this game, I was going to go into the corner, but the guy fell down. Let's try to cycle the puck, or at least halfway cycle. Down low. Between the legs past the Fair, but he wasn't ready for it. I got to get better at defending with this controller. That is something that is an absolute true... Where did you learn to saucer pass like that? That thing looked like a UFO traveling down the ice through the neutral zone onto the stick of Johansson. Ribeiro working with Johansson on the forecheck. This is a very erratic game defensively. We make a bad change. Biggest rebound I've ever seen in my life. It's behind you, Brower. There you go. Brower's on side. He's going to send it across for Joel Ward. These passes are all over the place. Most erratic game we played. All right, settle down. Stop spinning around. Get it to the point. Boom. Brower. I was going to hit Brower, and I thought that was going to be a completed pass. Somebody doesn't have a helmet. Carlson. Oh, my God. Brower just doesn't want to skate to the puck, apparently. It's hard to actually control your players and their momentum where they're going. Can we get a power play just so we can go 1 for 2 on the power play tonight? Brower with a dipsy move. Chimera would have helped him out on the missed deke if he had skated not into the net, anywhere but skating into the net. All right, I'm going to try to move it. You got to be on the point if you're going to help me get the puck out. Where's Carlson going, dude? Your assignment is down here in the corner. Backstrom is chasing all over the zone. And it hits Carlson on the way in. Chimera. Ugh. Against really good teams, this getting hemmed in is going to screw us over. I'm surprised it hasn't yet. Chimera with Brower. Nice little deke. That's that dipsy. I don't even know what that deke is called, but that dipsy. I call it a dipsy move. And it could be a great deke if I could ever pull it off. I don't think I've pulled it off once in my life. Weak side breakout. Well, it was intended to be weak side, but Marty Erat's come up with it, and he throws it from range toward the net. Like, Sends it along the boards down there. Oh, no fair. He's stickless, but he's still in the play, so that's good news. Como is beaten Carlson, and it's a goal for the Jackets. And the reason I'm really frustrated at this has just been our game the whole evening. Is we have not been able to contain the Jackets off the rush. We've given them so many breakaways, and they've beaten our D. And eventually they were going to score one, and they do. And it breaks Holtby's shutout, which he's so deserved. He's played a great game. We've just played a poor game defensively. And I don't know if this is just down to... I don't know what this is really down to. I think it would be down to neutral zone play and the forechecking strategy that we have going on. I don't know what our D are doing. And they've been bad on line changes as well. We've had a couple of bad line changes. And that pass should have been to Erskine. We should have had the puck out by now. We will now. On a beautiful flip play. And it's offside. Don't touch it. It's offside. And we're just melting down clock now to end the game. I mean, there's nothing for us to chase in this game except victory. That's it. We're not playing for our goaltender shutout anymore because we've screwed that part over. Screwed that part up. Drop pass. Perot. The step aside move. The drop pass to Comiskey. The wind up on the net. The deflection. We can do no wrong. I don't know what got into us tonight, but the creativity is off the charts. Maybe it's the Russian gas. You guys are on Russian gas out here. Ovechkin, he's not injured. He was just getting a full supply of Russian gas for the whole team. It's paid off. If you don't know what Russian gas is, I don't know what to tell you. Look it up. I'm not going to do a full explanation with 2 minutes left in the game. But it's just, yeah, look it up on the internet. Figure out what it is. There's some phenomenal stories about Russian gas and players in the KHL. Oh my god, that would have been a penalty on Erskine. That could have been, easily. They're all over, so we just can't get it out. Somebody want to help? Should I just go coast to coast with Perot? Should I try to windmill this? Oh! Absolutely bodied on that windmill. Oh my goodness, Holtby, it's underneath you, bro. Cover the puck. What's going on? He's got a 966 save percentage and we're playing defense like this. I still can't get over that hit on the windmill. I mean, he lined up Perot perfectly. I mean, you can't hate on a hit like that. I can on Carlson if he gets injured. I can hate on that hit. A bucket ends up in the slot. I thought it was the puck for a moment. Joel Ward. Oh, my God. Joel Ward, man. Never again. Don't ever try to do a dangle like that. See, look at Carlson. Where the hell is he? He's having to skate all the way back full speed to get back on D. And the puck squeaks out. I've got Orlov putting pressure on in the neutral zone. He has to skate back full speed just to retrieve the puck here. Is he on the Russian gas? Dmitry Orlov. He doesn't have a goal yet. Oh, my God. Eric Fair, you could have just kept skating. No. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That's going to ruin the save percentage with 0.8 of a second left. That's the one thing I got to figure out is what the hell's going on with us defensively in the neutral zone. We cannot regroup on D. Carlson has had a bad night defensively in this game. And I tried to block it, but, oh, rough goal. Rough one to give up to Vinny Prospel. That's just nothing more than a goal for morale for the Jackets. They didn't even deserve it. And we win the face-off. Pody shoots it down the rink. Shoot it into a Jackets player. Pulling Austin Watson on Jeremy Lauzon. But what a nice victory on home ice. And I don't even know if that's a win streak or not. It's a victory. It's 2 points. It's complete domination. There's at least a couple of highlight reel-worthy goals in this game. We just went to town on the Jackets in this one, and it paid off. I'm glad we got the goal support because, goodness, the Jackets could have been good for at least 4 goals, if not more, in this game with the way we defended tonight. They could have scored more than they actually did, but this is the goal of the night and the game winner. Is Wojtek Wolski okay? He just left the game. I think he just left the game. So that breaks up the Florida loss. The 4-3 loss, that breaks that up nicely. Was that an overtime loss? I can't remember. We're 10-6-3. That's all I know.